Hi, it's Lynette here, and I have my big bag of empties. So what I've done this month is I'll be doing a video soon with Lottie from Planet Lottie, and it's a challenge that everybody's welcome to join in. So in March, essentially what you're going to be doing is decluttering, giving away or using up. So just get the items out of your house. For each day, you have to kind of declutter, give away or use up that number of items, right? So all I've done in my empties is I've taken out anything that isn't listed in my book to include that in that video. So all that's in here is everything that is listed in my book of products of things that I have. So there's a wee bit less than there normally is, however it makes it easier for me if I separate them for going through in March. So I'm going to show you what I've used up and kind of give you a little bit of a kind of talk about them, whether I liked them or not. So this is Skin Iceland. I got this pack ages ago from a YouTuber called, I think it was Forever Summer. I don't think she's on YouTube anymore. Won a massive giveaway, and it was from America, and the box was huge and it was full of stuff. So these were the kind of masks that were in there, and it came in. I'm going to pull them out. So there was three different parts here. So there was smile lines, forehead and eyes. So there was two sets of these. So you can see there where you put the lines. It stuck to your head as well, which was weird. I don't know if it made any difference, to be honest with you, but I still tried it. So I think it's 10-15 minutes just to sit and relax anyway. This is Curlsmith's Scalp Recipe Weightless Air Dry Cream. It's a leave-in conditioner for all hair types. Easy dry, smooth and seals cuticles. It's vegan and cruelty-free with no sulfates and no silicones. I really enjoyed that. I'm not sure of the price, so I think I got it in Latest in Beauty. I would need quite a lot of this if I was going to use it daily, so it would depend on the price whether I would repurchase it or not, but it did the job. I air dry my hair every day. If I kind of put a hairdryer to it, it can go pretty bushy, so I need to watch what I'm doing, but most days I'm attending, if I'm at a 9 o'clock meeting, I'm there with wet hair. It takes about 3 hours for my hair to dry anyway. We also finished up this Snow Fairy from Lush. So this was actually from last year. It's one of Steve's favourites, so I keep it in a Snow Fairy, a smaller shower gel that's easier to put in the shower caddy, but it smells absolutely gorgeous. So Lush do a recycling scheme. I think it is for every item you return you get 50p off your purchase. So if you kind of regularly go to Lush, it might be worthwhile keeping them, and they then recycle them. However, Lush isn't the cheapest, but it does last. The shower gel you only need a little bit of, and it smells amazing, and this has lasted ages. But we do have another one that Brandon bought Steve for his Christmas, so we do have that. I got this not Christmas there, but the Christmas before, and a set from my friend L'Occitane Verveine, and it's refreshing shower gel. I love the packaging, and I love lemon scented, so that was really nice. Naughty to the Rescue shampoo, so it's got sweet almond and sunflower seeds. It's for dry and damaged hair, so I do like that brand. I used to buy it in books, and it wasn't the cheapest, and then I discovered that TK Maxx sometimes have it for kind of half the price. So if they have it in TK Maxx, I do pick it up. This is one of my favourite curl creams, the Curl Company, and it's Nourishing Curlplex with Moringa oil. I did win some hair award in 2016, still in their packaging. So yeah, whenever that's on Latest in Beauty, I will pick it up because it's one of my favourite curl creams. Now this has to be the winner in terms of packaging. The Show Hair products, but they're so expensive. I think they're owned by, is it one of Bernie Ecclestone's daughter, Tamara, or the other one? So this was a leave-in conditioner, but the packaging is stunning, isn't it? The lid is so heavy. So yep, leave-in conditioner, that was nice. I enjoyed using that. I wouldn't pay the price, full price. Urban Veda Neem and Botanics Purifying Exfoliating Face Polish. That has a kind of, I'm sure it kind of has like a minty kind of feel to it as well. However, since I kind of read the book from Caroline Hirons or Hirons, or however you pronounce it, she was saying that you shouldn't be putting anything like this near your face because it's too rough. If you want to exfoliate, use a liquid exfoliator. So there wasn't too much left in this, so I did use it on my arms instead, rather than my face. I know a lot of people like an exfoliating polish. If that works for you, kind of crack on. This is L'Occitane. This was a sample that I got of their Immortal Divine Cream. This stuff is gorgeous. It's so expensive though, so you won't be seeing it added to my collection at all. I'm always happy to get kind of in, you know, boxes or to try it or as a sample. The Yankee Candle Tree Farm Festival, so that was only a small candle, but it lasted ages. However, it did have a nice smell to it, but what I was thinking of doing was clearing the wax out, but using this, you know how you get the votives or whatever? I thought that might be a nice size, and that way because I've got other little candle holders, but the wax goes all over the bottom, so I might clean that out and use it for that. You can use these for lots of things. Just, you can either put it in the freezer and get rid of the wax that way, or put some boiling water in and the wax melts and comes to the top. That's generally what I tend to do, but you can leave it in the freezer for 20 minutes and then it comes out easy. So I might do that for the votives, or you could use this, you know, if you've got little bobby pins, hair grips, that kind of thing, you take the label off, you can make it all pretty, so you know, you don't necessarily have to recycle it. I have the Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturiser. That was really nice. It was a moisturiser, but it gave you it had an illuminating shine to it, which was really nice. The Nooks Marine Seaweed. I love Nooks. Cetaphil. Steve used this up. It looks very kind of functional, doesn't it? Very kind of, you know, like this is going to be good stuff. Like it was from a dermatologist. That's the impression I get with that stuff. The little Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue. That was nice. Again, it's way out of my price range. The Beauty Works Face Serum, Retinol Recovery. I use the serum every day. Whether it was doing any good, I do not know. It's a 10 miracle leave-in product. This is fantastic. I use that on days where I might not be washing my hair, but I'll rinse my hair and then I'll give it a spray with this and then I'll brush it. Or you can put it in a towel and then put it on, which is probably the best way to do it. But it means that I can get the brush through my hair. Only do that when it's wet, by the way. Don't brush curly hair dry. And I use a brush, I don't use a comb. It's a certain brush that I use. But yeah, I find this really good. It didn't leave my hair feeling weighed down or anything, so I did enjoy that. This is a primer, so it's Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer from Pretty Fresh. I never know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing with primers. This is a Decleor Micellar Oil. Cleanses and removes makeup. Yep, I love a micellar oil. I love a light oil. You can get the cleansing balms, which are good, but the oil isn't as thick. And I do like that. It does get your makeup off. And then I would use it with something like my cleansing bar. I wouldn't just use it on its own. I feel like it leaves my skin feeling too oily. So I use a cleansing bar or a cleanser after I use that. So that's the way I kind of double cleanse. Or if I've not got a cleansing oil or a balm, I'm maybe using micellar water and then use a cleanser, or just use your same cleanser twice but less of it. That's all double cleansing is. No science to it at all. So Balance Me Pre and Probiotic Cleansing Milk, that was lovely. I got that from Sally ages ago, I think. She sent me lots of little Balance Me products. They're really, I think it's a really nice brand. Amy Naturally Kind Glow and Bright Illuminating Primer. There we go. Got quite a lot of use out of that. And a little Primark lip gloss. It did have like a little stick, like a lollipop, but every time I used it I had to pop it back on. So you take that bit out and that's your lip gloss. I'm sure I got that to put in Freya's Christmas present and forgot, so I thought I'll just use it up. And last but not least, the Pure Hyaluronic Acid 2% Serum. So there we go. So it doesn't look as much as it usually is. Oh, a couple more items in it. But that's because I removed things like hairspray and mousse, things that aren't included in my products book. So the Origins Super Spot Remover Blemish Treatment Gel. This little bottle lasts for ages. It's my second bottle. I think it's about £10, but I highly recommend it if you've got spots. I got it in a Christmas gift. It was part of a skincare set, but I did buy another one. Nooks again, 48-hour moisturising cream. You're going to wonder why it's like that. I'm going to do a wee video. And Impulse. I found this in a handbag that I'd had for ages and I thought, I'm going to use it up. So, if there's anything in here you want to know any more about, I think we just like looking at what people have used, don't we? I mean, this lasted forever, honestly. So if you think about getting a cleansing oil and it's maybe a wee bit more on the pricier side, it does last ages. I think I might do a comparison video to the Primark cleansing oil with the Elemis, because I've often wondered, like, what is the difference? You know, how does it perform? Is it any better? Is it worth your while spending that bit extra money? Because Elemis is expensive and Primark's it was only £3. So anyway, I will catch up with you soon. I feel like I'm just rabbiting away today. I've been in meetings all morning, so I'm just like rabbit. I think that's me finished recording today. My fingers are stuck. Does anybody else have trigger finger? So I have it in about 6 fingers, and sometimes it just randomly, I'm not going to do it again, but if I was to kind of make a fist, they would lock like what just happened there. It is annoying. It never used to be painful, but now it is painful. And all the kind of the hand specialists, we did an appointment over the phone. She couldn't see my hands. It wasn't by Teams or Zoom or whatever. It was just over the phone, and she just said to me, you need to get splints. Sent me a link. I mean, you're talking like £20 a splint. I picked one up which was a bit cheaper. It was about a tenner, and I thought, I'm not spending all that money to buy splints for all my fingers. There must be something that I could put on that covers the majority of my fingers. So I might need to make another appointment and just say, look, what can you actually do? Because they've said it's mechanical rather than anything else. But it doesn't stop it being annoying and painful. So anyway, I don't know why I told you that. Maybe because my finger just went. Now, the other thing is, I was diagnosed last year with ADHD. If anybody wants me to do a video on that, I'm not going to talk about my medication or anything, or tell you if you've got it or how to get diagnosed, but I can actually talk about the kind of things that I've experienced and what led me to a diagnosis if anybody is interested, because there's more people out there that have neurodiversity or are neurodivergent than you actually realise, and it's always good to have a wee community of people that, you know, understand what you're going through, that have managed to get through life with it, but they've put coping things in place or they're masking it, and that's extremely exhausting. So anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to tidy up my room a bit in here and then close it over for a couple of days. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.